Tensions within the DMK for Dayanidhi Maran's chair as he threw in the towel yesterday. Dayanidhi makes a return to Chennai tonight. The court denies Sun Pictures Chief Operating Officer bail. He will have to stay in jail for at least another 2 weeks. Sources confirm that it was a rifle allegedly used to shoot down 13-year-old Dilshan. A large-scale hunt for the weapon is on. A Tamil Nadu BJP leader goes to court questioning former DMK Minister Parathi's allotment of 27 plots under discretionary quota. The pick of foreign coaches over Indians is the big debate. India's former coach exclaims young players are being cheated. The city dives headlong into a bid to host the World Chess Championships next year. Is Amma's support the reason for the burst of confidence?
We are all cheating the youngsters who are coming to play sport, whether it's hockey and other things.
And conducting prestigious coveted world championship in Chennai, I think would not be a problem if this is brought to her notice, and it will be done.
Good evening. We're bringing you the top headline stories here on the bulletin. This is Headlines Now with me, Natasha Doraiswamy, taking you through the latest news of Dayanidhi Maran right after his resignation yesterday, the present situation of the DMK Congress alliance. But before those big stories, the national headlines. Couple civil hits out at the public interest litigation filed against him, says no telecom rules were bent to favour Anil Ambani's company. Jayapal Reddy meets the Prime Minister and reportedly tells him that there is no option but to carve out a state of Telangana. The Corporate Affairs Ministry explains its alleged somersault on the SR Loop's shareholding as a clerical error. Rahul Gandhi on a Padyatra hits out at Mayawati once again on the land issue. The tough Maharashtra Control of Organised Crime Act is invoked in the JD murder. Andy Coulson, former aide to British Prime Minister, is arrested over phone hacking scandal. Cameron says the press is not above the law. The sixth vault of the Thiruvananthapuram temple will remain closed for now. The Supreme Court panel defers the decision. And Potter stars and thousands of fans gather at Trafalgar Square to bid an emotional farewell to the series. Our top story tonight, the resignation of Dayanidhi Maran has fueled further speculation of an imminent cabinet reshuffle, but his party DMK may not be keen on inducting any fresh nominees in the government, at least for the time being. The DMK has lost 2 ministers in the cabinet in 8 months, but sources say the party is not considering replacing A. Raja or Dayanidhi Maran with other candidates for now. After Mr. Maran quit as Union Textile Minister yesterday in Delhi and returns to Chennai tonight, Mr. Karunanidhi told reporters in Chennai that he had not sent a list of candidates to replace him. Sources say among the names thrown up are senior DMK leader T.R. Balu for the cabinet and T.K.S. Elangovan and A.K. Vijayan for Minister of State. The DMK fought the election with the Congress. Now, the dismal performance of the alliance and the arrest of Kanimuri by the CBI have been strangling the partnership that Mr. Karunanidhi holds with the Congress at the centre. With 18 Lok Sabha MPs, his party is a formidable partner in the Congress-led UPA coalition. Sources say the end of the month will see the DMK hold an executive meeting to decide whether to continue its alliance with the Congress. Now, Dayanidhi Maran may have stepped down, but there's more trouble brewing for the former textiles minister and his brother. Sam Daniel reports.
Double trouble for the Maran brothers, grandnephews of DMK chief M. Karunanidhi. Under the 2G scanner, Dayanidhi forced to resign from the union cabinet. On a day, the CFO of Sun Pictures, part of the Sun TV network owned by Maran Sr., was questioned by the police in a cheating case. The COO of Sun Pictures has been arrested on charges of cheating a film producer of 82 lakh rupees, and police have sought the company's financial details. A tough time for the Maran-owned Sun TV, India's largest media group, worth 14,000 crores. That started off as a video news magazine 21 years ago. Thanks to the family's continuous presence in the union cabinet right from the days of the senior Mr. Muraswamy Maran, Tamil Nadu's first private satellite channel Sun TV soon turned into a huge empire. Critics say competition was thwarted at many levels to establish monopoly. After Muraswamy Maran's death in 2003, Dayanidhi, who by then had established the cable TV wing of Sun TV across Tamil Nadu, joined politics. In 2004, the first time MP became the Union Telecom Minister and was the DMK's point person in Delhi. But 3 years later, he had to quit from the cabinet after a family feud with Karunanidhi. After a patch-up, Dayanidhi was sent back as minister in UPA 2, but was not given the telecom portfolio. His earlier ministry now back to haunt him. The CBI claims he coerced Aircel into selling its stakes to a Malaysian firm that later invested in his brother's company, a charge he denies.
A systematic, planned campaign to defame me, to disgrace me, and not only me, my party and my family.
An explanation not many are willing to buy, especially the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, who had repeatedly called for Maran's exit from the Union Cabinet. Soon after taking over, Jayalalitha announced that the government would take over the cable TV distribution network. Now she is hinting at tougher action.
Whatever complaints have been received, whatever evidence has come to light, will be acted upon with all seriousness.
That means in the days ahead, the Marans may have to fight long legal battles to reclaim and preserve their political and business fortunes. In Chennai, Sam Daniel, Ndtv.
Now, the Chief Operating Officer of Sun Pictures, Mr. Hansraj Saxena, seems to be standing on hot coal at the moment. Today, the Saidapet Magistrate Court rejected his bail plea filed on 2 separate cases of cheating and assault filed by 2 film producers based in Salem. Mr. Saxena was booked under Indian Penal Code sections 323 and 324, which translates to assaulting with hands and stick. Section 341 translates to wrongful restraint, and Section 521 and 420 amounts to criminal intimidation and cheating. Those are the various cases against him.
The bail application moved by the accused has been dismissed. Okay. In the second case, yesterday the court has put a question that once he is already in a police custody, how he can go for an arrest in another case. I have clarified that point before this court, and the court has agreed that point. Now, both accused has been remanded in this case for a period of another 15 days. Again, they have moved on bail application for the second case. The matter is posted on Monday. I said that both the cases have a separate and distinct transaction. It's not one and the same transaction. So each and every case has to be investigated separately. The arrest, detentions, arrest, custody and prosecution start for a different for each case. So naturally, the question of getting permission does not arise.
Well, earlier this morning, the Theatre Owners Association filed a complaint with the Commissioner of Police claiming that Sun Pictures and Gemini Films owed them a huge sum of 1.55 crore rupees, initially to be paid after the release of the blockbuster movie Ndtv-Hindu.
We will get a solution, we hope so.
Okay, if you don't mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sir, we have screened Ndtv-Hindu picture all over Tamil Nadu in so many theatres. We give lot of amount as deposit for that film Ndtv-Hindu to Sun Pictures through one Mr. Ayyappan and Gemini Pictures Circuit. After the screening is over, we approached them for the exact amount to be refunded to our members. But till today, after the lapse of 8 months, amount was not refunded. So we have come forward only with 6 of our theatre members to give complaint to the Honorable Chennai Police Commissioner. 1 crore 55 lakhs 16,431 rupees for the 6 theatres.
Now, we at Ndtv-Hindu have been keenly tracking the developments of the Dilshan murder case, and after having received the post-mortem and the ballistic reports of this particular case, the CBCID chief R. Shekhar today was at the scene of the crime and is believed to be hunting for the weapon used. Claiming that they are zeroing in on the culprit responsible for the killing of 13-year-old Dilshan, sources within the CBCID confirmed that a rifle was used to kill the boy. However, sources said that the investigations are on to ascertain the killer. The boy was shot at in the head on Sunday after he trespassed into the army officers' enclave. Now, in some other rather shocking news, a young housewife was burnt to death this afternoon, allegedly by her own husband, who was said to be under the influence of alcohol at the time. The deceased housewife has given a dying declaration stating that her husband set her ablaze. In fact, her husband himself suffered burn injuries. He was found unconscious at their home and has been admitted for medical treatment to the Kilpauk Medical College. Coming up after this short break, Dr. Balagurusamy is to share his expertise with the State Planning Commission under the supervision of the Chief Minister. We tell you more on the other side.